What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take everything out of my STI, including splitter, lip, side skirts, and rear diffuser, just like preventative for the winter, just in case. I put my stock wheels back on. I did not make a video about that, but I did out of my Instagram. I'm going to put my Instagram somewhere in the screen, pluto.sti. You can get updates there if I don't make a video on it, but we're going to take everything out just in case. I'm going to take the grill out as well so that I don't have to raise the car and everything. I can leave the car the height it is right now. I don't have to worry about, the snow piling up under and, breaking something. So let's get straight into it. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to remove the front bumper so that we can have access to the bolts that are inside. The splitter's being held on by some bolts that are only accessible when you have the bumper off. That way it's more secure, at least in my opinion. But we're going to take off the front bumper, put it right here, and take everything out. And then the rest, such as the side skirts and the rear diffuser, we're going to have to bring in the ramps so that we can get the car in the air a little bit so I can get a drill under and take all the bolts off. It should be pretty easy. It shouldn't be that big of a job. It's just I got to lift up the car, take out the screws, and store it from winter so that way the fasteners don't rust. That way everything stays cool, the salt doesn't eat any of the paint, and that way I don't get any scratches or anything like that. So let's go ahead and do that. So we gotta get a 10mm socket right here and get a ratchet. Let's get this one right here. I also forgot I am putting the stock grill back on with the STI logo because I do have an aftermarket one in there and I do not want it to, rust or anything. The mesh that is used for the grill is known to fade in color or anything like that. So just to play it safe, I'm going to remove it and I'm going to put the stock one back on. Sure, I'm not going to like it, but it has to be done. Alright, got the bumper off, and like I explained to you guys, there's all the bolts that I need to take off. So each bolt has a nut and a washer that I have to remove, and then the whole lip and splitter come out as one. It's pretty easy. I just gotta take out, I believe it's 2, 4, 6, 8. I just gotta take out 10, 11 of those nuts, take them out, and then move on to the rest. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so we got the lip over there and we got the splitter over here. That's because the splitter is going to go inside for storage, and the lip is going to go to the garbage because I have a brand new one, which will be a surprise that will be reviewed when spring comes, or if I decide to do a parts video, whatever. I got the both off, so it's the stock bumper now. Now I got to take off that grill, and the grill is just held on by some screws right here. There's just some Phillips screws that I unscrew this, screw that back on, and screw the STI logo that on, and then I can put the bumper back into the car. So I'm going to show you guys this process. So they got some screws right here, so I'm just going to remove them, and you get the idea. It's just you gotta get all the screws out, and then this pops up. Then we could pop the stock one back on and pop that logo and stuff. This logo as well is held on to the back of the grill by 2 Phillips screws. I need to get a new head for this because these screws are significantly smaller. But they're held on by 2 Phillips screws, and the thing just pops off and you can put it on the stock one. Alright, I got the stock grill and the emblem back on there. So it looks super stock, which I don't like. I mean, it looks clean, but I missed the mesh grill and the splitter already, even though I just took them off. But there's the grill, emblem back on. Let's put this bumper back on the car and work on the side skirts and rear diffuser. Alright, I did get a little ahead of myself and I did remove the rear diffuser from the car. Here, let me show you guys. It's a little windy outside, but the rear diffuser is gone, and now I gotta remove the side skirts, which is easy. Some bolts I can take out with the drill, and for some of them I have to use the little 1/4-inch ratchet just to get all of them out. Once the side skirts are done, I'm just gonna lower the car and we're done. Alright, I had to switch cameras because my GoPro died, but I got the splitter right here, the grill, the rear diffuser, which I will be selling, the side skirts, and that is it. Here's what the car looks like with everything removed. Stock grill back on. It looks like the day I brought her home. There's nothing on here besides the taillights and the gurney flap. Everything else is back to stock wheels, everything. Stock grill, everything is back to normal. This is what it looks like. Here's the rear end of the car. I still got my taillights. I might leave the taillights there, or I might put the stock ones back on. I'm not pretty sure, but that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. The only reason why I took everything out of the car was that so the fasteners don't rust, the actual splitter and side skirts don't rust, which they're I think they're aluminum, I believe. I'm not sure. I just don't want to take the chance of it rusting, so I just took it out. It took like 45 minutes to take everything out, so it's not that big of a deal, you know. I'm gonna put it back on in the spring, and that's it.